Welcome back, my little lambs. It's time for another episode of NT Sheep's Digital Wonderlands. Welcome back, my little lambs, for more Bionic Commando fun. First of all, I need to apologize. I don't have time to do full editing on this, which is one of the reasons this is kind of a short video. But also, we're coming up to the final battle with Joe, and I'm going to have to call bullshit on it because the controls and what you need to do, it doesn't give you any clue. It literally has you just swinging around, hanging on, and no matter what buttons you hit, you aren't doing anything. If you let go, you're going to die. So this is going to be one of those battles where it's probably going to take me multiple attempts to finally get through, just because the game controls are really screwed up, and you'll see what I mean once we get to the battle with Joe. We also finally learn the secret of our arm, but you smart little lambs who've been paying attention have probably figured it out already. So, without further ado, let's get into Bionic Commando.
Attention, Project Vulture activation sequence initiated. Launch is imminent. Repeat.
Spencer, you sure took your time.
You're running out of friends.
I have plenty of new ones. You are proving quite useful today, Spencer.
Chew on that!
You don't know the first thing about how your technology works.
You talk like you know what it means to be one of us!
I helped invent Bionic Spencer. All that time we wasted trying to make a machine like a human. We finally realized that the machine must be human.
Sucks to be you!
Your bionics are conscious devices, Spencer. It was all just a matter of storage capacity. The mind of the catalyst melds with the mind of the host. That is why the emotional bond must be strong. Why the catalyst must be someone close. You've been using her all along, Spencer. Emily's been along for the ride the whole time.
Okay, so this is where the bullshit levels start piling up. You start out on the back of this robot vulture, and it will sit there and pop up that you need to move the left stick in a certain direction and then hit the B button to rip. What you're trying to do is tear off the wings, and once you manage to destroy this, you're going to be leaping through the air, and you've got a time grabbing onto another vulture, right? And that's where things really start to get tricky. You can grab onto it, but then when you grab onto enemies before, if you press the A button, it would reel you in. Pressing the A button won't do anything, except I think after I started rewatching, there was a certain split-second moment where it would pop up on the screen, press the A button, and then you would reel in. But if you miss that timing, then the vulture was going to be able to sit there and do something to kill you. Either they'd stab you with the spears that they have, or they'd manage to snap your line and you'd fall to your death. During one of the tries that I made, I went ahead and let go real quick and tried to re-grab on, but if you let go, there's no second chance of grabbing back on, no matter how fast you press the button. So we're going to do this a couple of times, and then that's going to be the end of the video, because it looks like recording the final battle is going to be one of those things that's going to take probably maybe an hour or more before everything finally lines up. That's kind of one of the only bad thing about games from this time period, is sometimes the final battles they had scripted in such a way that you were no longer playing the game. You were basically just a rat pressing a button, waiting for the piece of cheese to drop down. This is where I'm going to go ahead and call it. Thank you so much for watching, my little lands, and I hope to see you again next time in the Digital Wonderlands, where, if we're lucky, we'll actually defeat Joe.